Princess Serena.
Not Princess Serena,
Not Princess Serena.
but Pin Serena.
Today, we are going to go through my great aunt Sandy's favorite pins in my collection.
And that's very difficult because they're all my favorite pins. It was very, very challenging picking one pin out, and there's lots there that I didn't pick that are fabulous.
She's my grandma's sister. You may remember Hyla from a couple years ago on the channel. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, let's do it. I think that because I own the same one, let's look at that one first.
All right. Pin twins here. So this is actually my first pin I've ever made, and she bought one.
Serena put it together for me on my own board, and I'm very proud of it.
So what do you like
Because
about
I look at it and I see you. What do I like about it? I like the fact that you created it and that you had it made.
Yeah.
And I'm not familiar with what it is, though. I know you told me because it was one of your favorite programs.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time. PSA to watch it if you haven't. It's on Disney Plus. It's so good.
Anyways, I don't have Disney Plus, so I've never seen it. But I've got the pin. And if I ever do see it, I'll relate to it.
Okay, we may have to watch the first couple episodes one day at my house, just so you
Okay.
know the context of this pin.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, because they look so, like, my artist does such an incredible job of, like, capturing what they look like and the true essence of the show.
Next, we'll go to something fun
Okay.
and celebrate, yeah? This is
Okay.
for Hanukkah.
Yes.
And here are two of my favorite characters, Minnie and Mickey Mouse. It stood out with me.
Yeah.
And it's also a happy pin because it's Hanukkah, and that's a joyous holiday.
It is, yeah. Out of all my Hanukkah pins, because I have one for like each year, this one is one that stands out because look at the candle. Like, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like how it almost
Right.
looks like it's lit up, you know?
Right.
And we're also filming this literally a day after Minnie and Mickey's birthday. So that's fun. More to celebrate.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Mickey and Minnie.
Aw, happy birthday.
The next one we'll see is my very, very favorite show.
Ooh,
Les Miserables.
so good.
The best. The absolute best.
I
I've seen
finally,
it 3 times.
wow, I finally saw for the first time this year. I was lucky it was in Toronto.
And did you love it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was such a talented cast. Like, I'm not typically a fan of like strictly singing, like no dialogue at all, but I can confidently say this is my favorite of that genre, I guess. And it was such an unbelievably talented cast.
And what actually is your very favorite show? Broadway show.
Broadway show? See, I have like a tier list of like, but there's like multiple in the one spot, but just for like this week, I'm feeling Wicked. I don't know if that is my favorite. Probably isn't, but it is one of my favorites. And that gateways into our next pin here because it is Wicked inspired. But And Juliet is also really good. Watch that. And Next to Normal.
I've seen and Juliet.
You didn't?
No, I never saw
It's
it.
still on Broadway. Like, it's made it. Like, I saw the original Broadway cast here in Toronto before they went to Broadway. That was
Right.
really cool.
No, I tried to go and it was all sold out.
It was
Because
so
everybody
good.
said how fabulous it was.
Yeah, I think that's one of my
I hope
favorites.
I get a chance to see it. Maybe they'll
It's
make
gonna
a
tour.
movie of it.
Oh yeah, that would actually be a really good movie.
Mhm.
So they're making a Wicked movie, so anything is possible. Though that took 21 years. So you chose this pin.
I chose that because, I like the two characters and how they felt about each other. I could see there's a special love between them.
Yeah, it is a special kind of friendship for sure.
And it's a very beautiful pin. And who are these two characters? This looks like Cinderella.
That's a good guess. I mean, she's blonde and has a poofy dress, but this is Rapunzel from Tangled, the series, not the movie specifically. And then Cassandra, her lady in waiting, and also her best friend. But I'm not gonna, I mean, I'm sure I've spoiled this show 1,000 times on my channel, but that's fine. Even the board right behind you is a spoiler. But, yeah, it's just their character arc, like their relationship definitely mirrors the Wicked one a little bit, with Elphaba and Galinda. So it's just awesome that they put them kind of in their costumes.
Where were you able to get that pin?
This one I got on Instagram. It was one of my first Tangled the Series pins ever, back when I like discovered the show in 2021. And yeah, this is still one of my favorites of all of my pins on that board for sure.
Yeah, it's a beautiful pin.
Okay, and last but definitely not least, she chose this showstopper Wally pin.
And I chose it because it's so dynamic. You know, the way it is set up, you know, in front, it's just an amazing pin. What's the background of it?
Yeah, so the background is actually Wally's little home that he made for himself with all of the quote-unquote junk he was supposed to collect, but he sees this junk and garbage as treasure, and he made a little home for himself. So like you could see a little like glove and like a toy car, and actually that is an Easter egg for the Pizza Planet pizza truck. You see Rex from Toy Story. It's so hard to see everything, but it's all there.
It's wonderful. It's all there.
It's all the detail.
It incorporates so much. There is a lot of detail in that.
Yeah.
And it's dynamic. It just, you know, it stands out. There's no question about it.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful pin. One of my favorites. I know I've said that multiple times, but this just shows the taste that Sandy has. Clearly, I inherited her amazing taste.
I wish I had your taste. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Aren't pins, can't they be attached to sweaters or blouses or something?
Yeah, that is the main purpose of them, actually. It's just some people get carried away.
Yeah, but this one can't be attached.
No, it's really heavy. Like, you want to feel it?
Wow, it is heavy.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful.
Yeah,
They're all very beautiful. It's
Thank
very
you.
impressive. Your whole collection is really impressive.
Here's an overview of another installment of my favorite people's favorite pins. That's it for Sandy's 5 favorite pins of mine. I hope you enjoyed.
I certainly enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing it with me.
Of course.
I'd love to see them. That's beautiful. I have a lot more respect for pins now. I never really thought too much of them. Now I look into them with more detail.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that I got to inspire you to like look a little closer at all the pins that you see out in the world. That makes me happy. I talk with my hands. I'm sorry. You could block me. They see me all the time. You're the star. How is it looking at it live, Grandma? Like the process of a video in real time.
Yeah.
You had the privilege to see that. Like,
yes.
What was it like?
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of my granddaughter.
Aww.
We're all very proud of her. She's a very special girl.
Yes.
We all love her very, very much and respect and admire her skills
Aww.
and her talent.
Oh, well, I'm just surrounded by such
That's
lovely
okay.
company. So,
Oh, that's so nice. That's lovely.
well, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, thank you for having me. Anytime.
Nice to see you. I hope it's not going to be too long till I see you again.
Yeah, because she's from Montreal and she's here in Toronto. So it's always special for them to spend time together.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, and
Take care.
and before we say goodbye, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for more pin-related content from me. I still have a number of people that I want on my channel that haven't been, but I'm glad we got one more before the end of the year.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Wonderful to share it with you.
And as always, take care of yourselves and have a magical day. Bye!